Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Oxygen Not Included. So now, in the last episode we got our sanitation services set up. We are good to go on that. We are producing wastewater that is being converted back over into purified water right here. And I'm thinking, if we're going to go, because like I said in the last episode, we're going to set this up. We've got manual airlocks here, so this stuff doesn't filter up once we get down to it. But 2, 3, 4. That way they can actually get to where the ladder needs to be built. What I'm thinking is, the only way that we're going to be able, because this is 4 high, they can't get it from in here. We're going to need to clear this out too, so that there's more room in here. What I'm thinking is, the only way they're going to be able to get to this roof, because it's 4 high, is if we clear this out, so that's not an issue. We're going to take that out. And also, if I'm going to put a pump down here to bring water up and over to this little section, I'm afraid this might be too much water. I don't know for sure yet if it's going to be too much water or not, but the possibility that it's going to be too much water is a huge issue for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and clear out all of this little area down here first. That way that there's more spawn room for the water. But the bad part about that is this pump is not going to be submerged anymore. So I'm going to have to completely dismantle this pump for the water to get to it and put it down lower. So that does stink, but let's get into it and see. See, it's out of the water now, so we're gonna have to deconstruct that, which is okay, because like I said, we can just drop it straight down here. Okay, plumbing, liquid pump, we'll just drop it right here. Still be submerged there. Let's make that priority. We'll just run this piping down and run the electric wire down to it as well from here. There we go. So now we just need to prioritize that, and it'll be back in the water, which is good. There we go. Oh no, my little guys can't get down this way. I forgot to set up ladders there, but we'll get that fixed. See, there we go. Now we're good. Now all we need is power, which, you know, we got to wait on our little guys to go back up top and do that. Nothing caved in. That's a good sign. That is definitely a good sign. I was really afraid once I started digging into this that we might actually capsize into one of these little sections, but we didn't, so that's good. Now it's bedtime, so let's see what we can do as far as research goes. What do we got? We got the fine dining going. Did I ever set up a fine dining station? We did not. I was going to wait and do that in this episode, so let's go ahead. Let's get a food prep station going. That way their food's a little bit better quality than what we've got right now. So let's get the power going to that. Good deal. And I'm thinking possibly that I could go ahead and take these two out and put one of the bigger batteries in, and it'll be able to hold more charge. I don't know for sure if that's what I want to do yet or not, because these ones are working pretty good for the amount that we have going. And now we got this little food prep station going. We'll set that up to fried mush bars, fabricate those. And it's not going to be, we're still going to be using mush bars, but it's not going to be as crappy of mush bars as we were getting before. So that's the plus side to this whole thing. It's going to be better for them. And it looks like we've actually got some nasty stuff over here too. So we might want to put a deodorizer in this little section too. So I'm really liking this little area down here, because this is where it's at, in my opinion. This is where we need to go. And we've already got some gold down here too, so I'm not even sure what we do with the gold just quite yet. But what I want to do first off, I want to kind of get this stuff all situated together. So we're going to prioritize this now. Now that we can actually get down here, let's go ahead and start prioritizing this as a 9. And let these little guys get down here, because we've got power up top. Let's prioritize that as a 9. Let's prioritize this as a 9. Let's set up another dig station as an 8. And they'll just work their way down here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll do the ladder system down that as well. Prioritize that as an 8. So they do that at the same time. And then we're going to continue down with the ladder system. This one will be a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's kind of where we want to be at, I think. And we'll dig this out as, let's see what we got that as, 8, 7. Yep, okay, good. Let's do this next dig portion as a 7. We'll do 1 all the way across. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 5. Okay, so we need to take this one out. Prioritize this as this last little layer here as a 6, and they'll do all this work. Now you can see we are getting some gases that are seeping in here, but thankfully none of it's making its way up there. Now this needs to be priority because this is nasty stuff coming down here. And I know we have sand, so there we go. Get that going. So we got the nastiness coming up, but these little guys are sucking this up as soon as it comes in, which is absolutely awesome. And that little guy's doing his job now, so let's make the priority on that a little bit lower because we don't need them to keep coming back. He's working. What we do need to do is start setting up, because this looks like it's going to be a pretty good little spot to go ahead and start setting up for our liquid plumbing, or pump. So we should be good on the pump if we stick it right here next to this. We'll just go ahead and stick it right next to that, and we'll do the liquid plumbing. Well, let's do our electric first. Let's run our electric wire down here. Run it down through the ground and connect it up right there, which we are out of power right now. Let's go ahead and set these to 9 so that 2 people stay on top of that. We are at a food shortage, but it's not really that bad. Did these little guys skip a priority level? No, okay, good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I was really kind of afraid they were skipping a priority level, but they didn't. Well, now we need to do the refinement water purifier. I'm going to go ahead and stick that here so that it has easy access. And we will run our liquid plumbing pipes. Good's going to be coming from here. Or this is actually, the bad's going to be coming from there. And it's going to be running up to that. And then it'll run out of this and down to here. This down here has come to a halt, but it's only came to a halt because this isn't finished. So I'm going to go ahead and prioritize this stuff as a 9s, so they start working on that. Because this definitely needs to be done. 9, 9s across the board. There we go. We shouldn't be in a food shortage, though. We got food right there. I mean, we got a little turd sticking out on that one. I know it's kind of gross to think of it like that, but that is exactly what it is. So I understand you guys are stressed out, but you guys did an awesome job. I just want to take a minute, let y'all know how much I appreciate you and how awesome you are. Let's just keep it going, guys. Let's keep on keeping on. There we go. Perfect. Now we've got water pumping from here up to this little section. And they delivered the sand. So now we are efficiently making water. And abundance too. Look at that. Look at that drip there compared to this drip. We've got water coming from this little section every time anybody goes and takes a shower or makes a poopy. We got this little section constantly producing it. And there is tons of water down here for that to pump up, which is absolutely insane. The food shortage should start to go away, hopefully very soon, as well as the duplicate stress levels should start to go away. At least I'm hoping it does. We'll see how things work out. I do want to extend this little area over here now so that we can put some more beds in. But I'm not going to make it a priority. These guys have done an amazing job up to this point. And the last thing I want to do is stress them out anymore, because they should start to begin de-stressing, which would be absolutely amazing if they did start to de-stress on their own, just from the simple fact that we're going to go ahead and set all of this stuff down to 5s so that they don't have to work nearly as hard. But now everything is starting to get back to a normalcy. Let's go ahead and see if we can situate with this whole issue of stress. Let's put a couple of because we can do this here. Does this give off like bad stuff? I don't see anything. Let's put a couple of these little stations down so that they have somewhere to eat, and that should help with stress. And we'll actually put down a massage table, 2, 3, 4 of them. Let's go ahead and actually prioritize at least one of them. 2, 3, 4. We need all of them prioritized actually, because we got to stick these guys in here or they're going to start getting ticked off. Now the worst one is Grungy. You're on that table. And then we've got Hideki. Somebody puked, which isn't good. Stress got to him just a little bit too much. Hopefully nobody's destroying anything yet. Okay. Why didn't you go there? I set that up for you, and you're not going to it. I'm making that a 9. Making that a 9. You need to get your butts up there and go to it, guys. You're stressed out a little bit too much. And then we also need to have Brady and Doris. Brady, Doris, 9. 9. Yep. 9. No, 9. And that's a 9. Okay, good. Get up there and get your stuff on, guys. Now this is going to lower our stress. Hopefully. Let's see what our problems are. Stepped in contaminated water and grimy. Well, you need to get a shower then. There's a shower for you to have that situated. Stepped in contaminated water. I mean, that's really the only thing it looks like there's an issue with here. Oh, we're running out of algae, aren't we? Okay. What's your issue, dude? Nothing. No issues. Stepped in contaminated. Why are we having issues with griminess? There's showers. There's 3 of them. You guys should have plenty of time to be able to go to the shower, right? Now their stress is dropping like crazy, which is a good thing. And we finished our research on this. Select research. And we've only got one more, and that's the gas piping. So we're going to go ahead and take care of that one first. We're dropping like crazy on stress, though, so we're doing really good there. We are out of power, and we are out of algae, though. Insufficient resource algae. Insufficient resources. We need some algae. We need water, too. This little guy's not doing what it needs to do, because we don't have any power, because everybody's kind of de-stressing. But we're gonna do good. We're doing good. We got a pump set up in the nasty water. Obviously, this oxygen here is absolutely atrocious. So what I'm thinking about doing is possibly putting up like a little bit of stations down here, because we do want to eventually get down to this area. But I'm thinking about putting some deodorizers down in this little area. So I'm not sure what we want to do. We are almost completely out of algae, which is terrible. But we have tons of slime, which is awesome. Now, we have little areas of algae that we can kind of prioritize for now. Like, I'm going to go ahead and prioritize this. I didn't want to, but we're going to. Prioritize that to get done so that we can get the algae. Because this is going to take a minute for them to go up there and set that up. And we'll do the same for this little area too. Build this across. Can't do that one because that little guy's in the way. But we'll eventually get that situated. Where is everybody? Oh, they're all getting massages. Really, guys? Come on. Let's set that back to a 5. Because you guys are not working. Oh. Table 5. Table 5. Table 5. Table. Not him. Table. Table 5. And you guys are still getting massages. Okay. There's work to be done, and you guys are still getting massages. Come on. Your stress levels are not that bad right now. At least, not off the top of my head, they're not. They don't look that bad. Let's go ahead and get that cleared out there. And we'll do the same on the next little level here. Build that out. It's like I said, this wasn't exactly what I wanted to do, but this has a ton of algae in it, so that's what we're going to do. And there's food. Food and algae. The only problem we're going to have is we're going to run into water. But we're going to continue building the base in the next episode. Everything's looking really good right now. I know it doesn't exactly look like it's the best in the world, but everything is going pretty good. I can't complain right now. Things are looking great. And we're doing pretty good. We need to get the algae though, because the oxygen is, whoa, oxygen's really bad. So we definitely need that algae to continue this. And we have the contaminated water down here, but it'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. Now we got some oxygen. We should have some oxygen going. But alright guys, so we'll continue in the next episode setting up some more stuff. That's going to be it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like on it. If you're new to the channel, please consider leaving a sub on it. And if you do, remember to hit that little bell notification button down at the bottom so that you get constant updates on whenever I do videos. But as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.